Sarah sat in her lawyer's office, her fingers tapping rhythmically on the armrest of the leather chair. The room was quiet, save for the soft rustling of papers as her attorney, Mr. Collins, reviewed the latest documents. The divorce had been a long time coming. Frank had become a distant shadow of the man she had married, and their relationship had deteriorated beyond repair. The final blow came when she discovered he had been hiding money. She wasn't sure how much or where it had come from, but Sarah was determined to get her fair share, especially since she had sacrificed so much during their marriage.
We need to make sure we uncover everything.
Sarah insisted, her voice tinged with frustration.
I know he's hiding something.
Mr. Collins adjusted his glasses, looking up at her.
Sarah, we've been through every financial statement. If Frank is hiding something, he's doing a good job. Are you sure there's more?
Sarah nodded emphatically.
He's been acting strange lately, more than usual. And I overheard him talking to his mother about a big windfall. But there's no record of any new income.
Mr. Collins frowned, considering her words.
It's possible he's moved assets around, or perhaps the money is under someone else's name. We'll have to dig deeper.
Little did Sarah know just how deep that rabbit hole went. Frank sat across from his mother, in her small but cozy kitchen, his fingers nervously drumming against the wooden table. The winning lottery ticket was tucked safely in a drawer just a few feet away, but it felt like it was burning a hole in his pocket.
Are you sure about this, Mom?
Frank asked, his voice filled with doubt. His mother, a shrewd woman in her late 60s, nodded firmly.
Absolutely. If Sarah finds out about this, she bleeds you dry in the divorce. You did the right thing putting the ticket in my name. This way, the money is safe, and when the dust settles, we can sort everything out.
Frank sighed, the weight of the situation pressing down on him. He had always been honest, or at least tried to be, but when he found out about the winning ticket, something inside him snapped. The thought of Sarah, who had become increasingly bitter and spiteful, taking half of his newfound fortune, was unbearable.
This isn't how I wanted things to go,
Frank admitted quietly.
but you're right. I can't let her take everything.
His mother reached across the table, giving his hand a reassuring squeeze.
We'll get through this, Frank, and when it's all over, you'll have a fresh start.
Back in her lawyer's office, Sarah was growing more suspicious by the day. She hired a private investigator, determined to find the missing money. Days turned into weeks, and still, nothing concrete came up. Every lead was a dead end, every trail cold. But Sarah refused to give up. Then, one day, the investigator called her with an unexpected discovery.
Sarah, I found something.
The PI said, his voice laced with intrigue.
It's not exactly what we were expecting, but it's interesting. There's a record of a lottery win. But it's in your mother-in-law's name.
Sarah's heart raced. The pieces of the puzzle were starting to come together. Why would Frank's mother, who lived on a modest pension, suddenly buy a lottery ticket and win? It didn't make sense unless the ticket wasn't really hers. Fury bubbled up inside her. Frank had hidden the money, all right, but he'd done it in a way that was almost impossible to trace back to him. But Sarah wasn't going to let him get away with it. She knew now that the money existed, and she had a new angle to pursue.
Mr. Collins,
She said, her voice cold with determination.
we need to bring this to the judge. Frank's trying to pull a fast one, and I'm not going to let him walk away with everything.